This is a quick walkthrough of the home page of the GOB Network UX design. First thing is the bottom scroll bar. So I have the home page open. You see that it's a bottom scroll bar. Now, if I widen my browser, the bottom scroll bar is still there. If I put it more narrower, it still has that bottom scroll bar. So the images inside this home page somehow just a slight bit bigger than the browser itself. So maybe the scaling is off. Now, the top, I see two menus bars. Both have my picture on it with similar options for me to select, which is very confusing for the users. If I click on setting on here, it'll take me to a page showing that I do not have access to this page, which is another problem. And it is distracting. If I don't have access, I would prefer not to see this top menu bar. And as I navigate back to this page, you see that we have shown these numbers changing, which is very eye-catching. That if our goal is to have a call to action for someone to do something, especially for users who are not logged in, maybe a new user, we want them to join the GOB network, then you might not want to show a distraction, because the call to action button should be front and center, something that attracts the user's eyes. The next thing is that we have a home button, which goes into the same page as our page if we click on the GOB network. So if you look at similar pages, if we can move these menu bars closer to the logo, we do not even need to have a home button. So if you look at BiggerPocket, they have the menu bar very close to the logo, so that is no need for a home button. So it makes the UX a little cleaner. The next thing is that the first global CRE wiki, maybe expand the CRE so that newbies, people who just come to our site, understand what this is. And this is taking up a lot of the real estate of the first page. If we want to have a call to action, we really should start selling to people who land on the first page, because not everyone will scroll down and get to and read through everything before they get to the next join now button. Now, the other thing I see is the font usage. We are using many different fonts across the page, so it is going to make it confusing and not as smooth transition when you go from one segment to another. And as a result, you can see that all these segments seems very disconnected. The next part is this second call to action button to ask people to join. So my first question is, I'm already a member. That should not ask me to join. And the GOB Network's 3 nodes are actually a very good selling point. I do not know why we make it so small in here. Also, the blue and red color might be hard for people to see and read. And I know this is kind of the themes, the color themes that we're using on this page. But the alternating between the blue and the red, it seems to be missing the consistency. Now we go to the testimony on here. If we have such a long testimony, it is going too quick for people to read. I have been trying to read through this, and sometimes it goes too fast for me to really read through all these testimonies. So maybe we shorten this or make it more relevant. And that's the first glance feedback for the homepage. Let me know if you have any questions.